Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Ball spot.
Yo, I seen what you said. What you still need time? All right. All right. Said he's switching internet. Said he's switching internet.
Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
Point after, not right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. He's looking to scramble. And that will pick up the 1st down. A spot at the 38.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Strong game by this quarterback. That kind of execution, a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mississippi State. No chance to catch him. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's third down for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Important second down play coming up. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Better pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. See if the defense can get his time and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A new set of downs after that completion. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Makes a quick grab. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Forced out at the 2. A big goal line stand. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That quarterback's mistake will place the ball even closer to their own end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the right here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And at first down, they go right back to him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Made the defense look slow that time. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down to scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. It's a quick grab. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Ray. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Makes a quick catch. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Davis.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia Tech. KJ George D. Burdell. KJ George D. Burdell.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Here we go.
Sticking with the running game. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14.
Cut. Bang. Yankee blue.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4.
42 Spider.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Yellow Jackets bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
On the set.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Come on, set.
And the tailback's got it again. In the clear at the 25.